because they're very, 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 very upset if we call them aliens, apparently, if they exist. And the only people that have seen them are pilots in America. Aliens are here. Hello, Philip. Are you an alien? I doubt it. Are there any aliens? I don't know. I haven't seen any, or would I even know? Have you seen any aliens? What do they even look like? Do they look like cows? I think they must be cows. Almost certainly cows, because that's the only explanation. They haven't actually said they're aliens. They've said they're non-human entities that might or might not come from Earth. Yes, I wouldn't say yes, exactly. They don't want to. I don't want to really antagonise them if they actually exist. If they actually exist, what they look like? Are they actually nice to us, or will they be horrible? And will they get us? Probably not, because they're all in America. That's the only people that have seen them are American soldiers. What are they feeding them? I don't even know. It seems a bit bizarre. But we mustn't say anything, because if it is true, then I don't want to antagonise the non-human entity things that have been captured or something. So I think if they've got any grief and any gripes and any problem, it should be with Americans, because Americans seem to be the ones that have captured them and are messing with them and taking all their technology, whereas the rest of the world, really, fair enough, go about your business, alien people. We're not really bothered as long as you don't bother us, and if you can help, that'll be very nice. But it's a bit odd. What's going on? It's like, I mean, other things that happened this week was there was things released in the cinema that did extraordinarily well, but we can't really talk about because there's a writers and an actors strike. And no. Yes, there is. So I don't want to promote things, but they've done very well of their own accord. You don't really promote them. You don't need to promote them. They've done very, very, very well. So yeah, I don't know what has come out this week. It's something like that, and also there you go, and also on the Amazon, which we mustn't mention because also that's promoting it. I don't know. There is media that I have to admit I have quite legally gone to see or seen on the streaming services. So maybe that'll help it in the long term, but I don't know what the situation is. Sarah Silverman got very upset because there are independent productions that she said, how comes that's not scabbing? It's because they've come up with actual good plans to pay people and to give them what they need and to be nice people. Obviously, the people that are striking have got grievances against the people that aren't so nice. Obviously, the aliens are nice, so it's not them. Somebody's messaging me and I don't know what that's about. I have to deal with it later. I've been trying to sort out Edinburgh and the things I'm going to do in Edinburgh. Well met to you two. Just think there may be important info going out. I don't know what that is. There's important info going out and I don't know what it is because I don't know what that is and I'll have to check it later and I don't know what's going on. It's rained a lot. It's nearly the end of July. It's nearly the end of July. I'm quite glad to see it gone because it was so rainy. So rainy, so bad, and hopefully August will be slightly warmer, but I don't think it will be because we've got all the rain that nobody else has got. The whole world is afire except for us because we've got all the water. We need to share it out more equitably, I think. Maybe that's something the aliens can help us with. We've got all the water. Greece has got none of the water. We need to sort of cooperate. That's really what we need to do and sort it all out. Yeah. So I went for a walk yesterday with my friend Rachel and we went up the mountain and we saw the Folly and the Grotto and I put a little short up. Tiny short. Because I wanted to catch up with my friend and talk about stuff. So I didn't want to rudely spend the whole time filming stuff. So it's very brief. It's just when she took a phone call. So I was like, dup. There I go. I've got a video now. And also there's an app that's got my mother and various other people reading poems. So you can download that on any good app store, wherever you're from. Van Wee Haycock Poetry Trail Walk. And I didn't listen to it while I was on the way because one, I can't get Wi-Fi up a mountain and I don't have a plan. And two, that's two things. I don't have a plan generally, but I don't have like a data plan, so I couldn't do that. But two, I forgot. And I didn't really have time because I was just, and it was nice and sunny, so we wanted to get down. It was it's sunny, but it was also windy. But it didn't rain. We were going to do it today, and I'm very glad that we didn't because I'm just looking out of the window and it's very rainy. Incredibly rainy. So bad. Yeah, so if the alien creatures that we can't call alien creatures have got anything to sort that out and make it all good and sunny and nice, and I've been sorting Edinburgh out, and that's fine because I'm not going to go out there till the 13th, so I've got 2 weeks, but I'm going to do shows anyway. I'm going to do chat shows, and I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to do this and only slightly longer, and that should be good. This'll be what it is. It'll be exactly the same as this. A minor chord for you, yeah. So who knows how that'll turn out? But I'm mainly up there to schmooze and meet people and do stuff. Our bodies are 75% water. Yeah, exactly. So getting wet is just fine. The rain will absorb it into our skin and everything will be good. Now, what am I doing in Edinburgh? I don't know. I'm walking around and filming things and talking to people. And I got invited to see the launch of the Seoul as in Seoul in Korea, the Korean theatre launch pad. So on the 14th, I'm going to go to a gala to see all the theatre that Seoul has brought to Edinburgh. International and everything. So that's fun. I don't even have to pay for that. So it's like, whoa, yes, been invited to events and everything. So I've got to go up now so I can go to that event. And I don't know what a gala really, I'm hoping that there'll be free nibbles and things like that. Nice Korean food on platters. That is what I'm hoping for. But of course, hoping for things and expecting things is you're on hiding to nothing. So probably the gala will just be, hey, we're going to talk at you for 3 hours about Korea. Talking about Korea, these aliens that I saw, like one of those conspiracy theorists say that there's something that's landed that's so big that they put a building on it and they reckon it's from Seoul in Korea. And I was looking at Google Maps to see that, and there's a really tall building with a round thing around it that wasn't there in 2009. So sometime between 2009 and now, they built a building. But there might be the reason that they built this car park is there's actually a big thing. It's cars mainly. So I don't know why I'm even watching this, but I'm like watching videos and they're just coming up, and there's like 3 things, and it's obviously the films that have come out, the TV series that I can't mention that's come out, but it's got angels and things in it, and the aliens. That's basically what all the videos this week that I've been served on the algorithm are about. They should just do a big mashup. So a mashup with dolls and explosions and angels and demons and aliens. Amazing! That should work out. I can't see anything wrong with that. Yes, and that'll break the strike, and the strikers will get all the money they want and everything they want, and goodbye AI. We don't need AI because we've got the aliens. The aliens can sort it, and they will get rid of AI for us, and we will be fine. Our alien overlords will make us do things, and we won't need AI because we won't have any choice, really. No, I'm sure they're very benign. It's like, that's what they said about the fairy folk. The fairy folk, the fair folk, the reason that you called them all lovely things like that is because you were terrified of them, and you had to say lovely things about them because you were very, very scared. Otherwise, they would come and eat your children and fiddle with your cows. But they are cows, so that's fine. But did I say that I saw a fairy circle? It's not a fairy circle, a stone circle on the top of the mountain, very, very near to where I thought I saw a UFO once. Whoa! It must be all linked. All these fairies and aliens and angels and all of them. It's all the same thing. obviously. Have I only been talking for 10 minutes? It feels like much longer. I feel like I've been here a long, long time, and I think it probably does. Don't touch the stones, exactly. If you disappear, you are a children of the stones. Don't go running inside the stones. The stones are all bad. The stones will make you stony. Oh yes, the children of the stones. The children of the stones. The children of the stones. Oh yes, that is terrifying. Don't go alone. Don't go near the children of the stones. The children of the stones. They will eat your bones, because the children of the stones are made of stone. And the fairy folk will get you if you're grown. So stay a children of the stone. Yes, the Children of the Stones. It's a terrifying series from the 1970s that I got on DVD when I was working at a DVD. It had Edward Scarreth, wahoo, who played Blake in Blake 7. The guy that played Blake in Blake 7 was a father that he drove to Avebury with his small child, and they were like driving, and there were stones all along. If you've seen Avebury's got, it's not like the big stones in Stonehenge, it's like a lot of little stones, and they're going to Avebury, and they're like, oh no, and somebody comes and appears in front of their car, and I can't remember what else happens. I didn't actually finish watching the DVDs, but it was terrifying. And I think they're probably still available. Gareth? I don't know. Anyway, there was another thing that I remember seeing when I was a child and didn't know what it was. And still don't know what it was, but I found out many years later that a friend of mine who was a nice grandma in Friday Night Dinner, she was in it. It was shot in the West Country. And what I remember is that some man that looked like the Master from Doctor Who, that wasn't the Master from Doctor Who, came to a door of some person that was in a dorm room that I thought was a woman, but when I saw it back and I found it on YouTube, it turned out to be a young boy, and I thought they'd gone mouldy, but I'm not actually sure what's going on. But this young boy, who's an alien person, is lying in bed, and this man comes to the door, and then this person goes all mouldy and weird. Anyway, my friend, who's not around, not Missy, the other Master from Doctor Who, the one from the beardy one from the 70s. I don't think it was the beardy. I don't think it was the same person, but he looked like a magician. That's what he looked like. So I'm not sure what that was called, but it was like an alien boy that fell to Earth, who was, when I was a child, he looked like a small child, but I'm looking at it on YouTube, and he looks like quite an advanced aged adult, really. He looks like a young man pretending to be a young child, but he's also an alien, and he's trying to fit in on Earth. Anyway, for some reason I thought he went. I was terrified of somebody coming to the door and turning people mouldy, and that doesn't happen either. So yeah, aliens and monsters and stones. Oh my, aliens and monsters and stones. And also, the scariest thing I saw when I was a child was Apaches. I don't know whether you know what Apaches is, but if you've ever seen any public information films from the 1970s and 80s, like Charlie says, ow, don't play with matches ever. There was an episode of Number 9, Inside Number 9, that very much parodied the Charlie things. Anyway, it wasn't that, but it was public information about not to play with farm equipment and keep things out of the way of your children, and make sure that they don't horribly hurt themselves. And the word that I won't say, because I don't want the algorithm to play against me, but everybody at the end was gone. But there was a birthday party with a voiceover of a young child who'd been narrating it, so you think at least he's alive, at least he's got a birthday, even though all his other friends have drunk bleach and all sorts of terrible stuff, and farm equipment's fallen on them, and they've fallen in sheep dip, and tractors have fallen on them, and terrible things like that, and at least he's alive, you go, at least he's alive, and he'll have birthday cake, enough for 5, because that's about how many of his friends were gone, so he can have all their cake, because they are gone. But no, he was also gone, and so that was very long and very scary, and I think it was written and directed by the guy that also did The Long Good Friday, so you can imagine how terrifying that was. for very small children. And I've got that on DVD too. Because the guy that wrote Dalek, the episode of Doctor Who, gave it to me because he found it. Hey, yay, thank you very much. Yes, so, yes, I've got that on DVD, and I've got Children of the Stone somewhere. I've got all sorts of amazing things on DVD that are terrifying and scary and really very disturbing indeed. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to go and see that stone circle because I don't want to go on my own, and it's also very rainy, and it's also all the way up the top of a mountain, and it's also very windy, and I don't want to get abducted by fairy folk stroke alien non-human entity people that are very nice and beautiful and lovely. The fair folk, Tuareg Teg, and all sorts of stuff like that. They're very fair and beautiful and lovely, and I don't want them to get me. So, well done, alien overlords. Yay. Appeasement. I think that's it. You know, you don't want them to get you, but you know, it's if they've got any nice help, if there's like universal basic income going and free energy and stuff like that, then of course, yeah, that's good. But I think actually there's some sort of weird trying to cover up for something else going on. I don't want to say why or what. Also, big thing, what's that? On the top of a building, the Twitter logo got taken down and a big flashy thing got put on the top of a big building and annoyed all the people opposite because it's right opposite an apartment building, and that's highly illegal, and I really don't think that was a good idea. And already I thought the muskrat boy was a bit of a knob, but now I'm beginning to wonder what on earth is going on. Maybe he's one of the non-human entity people things. Maybe that's why he's so desperate to get back into space to join his other non-human alien entity thing people that have obviously abandoned him on Earth because they don't want to know. They're like, SpaceX, I don't know. No, and those flashy lights are annoying me. Go away. It's Twitter. It's always going to be Twitter. Twit, woo. Twitter. Give me back my Twitter. That's so annoying that's gone now because it still says tweets and Twitter and everything like that, but they changed the logo yesterday. I thought, aha, it's still there. It's not. It's just a stupid Unicode X thing. People talking to me. Has everyone gone? Have I made you all go? Yes, that's probably what's up. Missy, live chat. Yes. So all the chat's gone. I think that I might have not be live anymore because nobody. Oh, still here. Good. It's like nobody's talked to me for quite a while. Oh, doesn't my hair look red in this? My friend yesterday said something about that her hair's gone grey and that I'm part of the vanguard. And I'm like, I didn't think my hair was that grey. It's not, is it? I'm not dyeing it. It's just sort of bits of white in it. But I'm like, okay, I object. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting older, obviously. It beats the alternative, really. But I go say, I'm going gone beyond. Yes, exactly. I go. Drink my tea and go. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with all these people in the world and talking nonsense and being weird. Really? Everything seems to have gone a little bit strange. It's like, you know, there's talk about, have we gone, is this a Mandela effect and it's a different universe? And I saw some video about somebody reckoning that we keep going into, we're all on different timelines in different universes and different zones. And you know that you're going to go through one zone when you get all these, I didn't watch the rest of it because it was stupid, but apparently that's what he said. We're all on different timelines. It's all virtual now, exactly. So my virtual show is just a sign of the times. That's what it's going to be. We're all, you know, people are going, where do I meet you? I'm like, on the internet. I'm going to talk to you on the internet. Although I will be in person from the 13th. I will be actually there so I can talk to actual people and go, oh, you're real. I can't believe it. There's some people that I haven't seen for years that I only ever see when I go to Edinburgh, and I haven't been to Edinburgh since 2019. So there's people, friends that I have not seen for a long time. I've barely left the house for the last 3 or 4 years, to be honest. So, yes, see what is real. That is real. That is real. And, you know, are you AI? I don't know. I was watching an Apple device advert, and I was like, that person, the person looks like a friendly, lovely person, like a normal, average person, but there was something about them made me go, that's not a real person, that's AI, because I know that Apple is actually rolling out adverts with AI people. But this probably AI person, this very normal, natural looking person, there was a little bit of an uncanny valley feeling about them, was talking about how you can always get a real person if you go in an Apple store or contact them online. It's all real people. And I'm like, maybe it's real people in the actual Apple store, but I'm doubting that you're a real person. Now, if this young lady is an actual real person, it's not a young lady, it was an AI. AIs have no gender. They have no gender. Does AI have an agenda? AI doesn't have an agenda, because AI isn't anything. AI is, as a lot of people pointed out, it's just a way of ripping off everybody else's stuff and then spewing it back in your face. It's like, I've taken all your stuff. Ha ha! There it is again. Created, all stuck together in a big hodgepodge mishmash blur. Doesn't it look beautiful? It's like, no, you've taken all my stuff. If you came into my house and stole all my stuff and then stuck it all back together again and sold it back to me, then I'd be like, hang on, that was my tea cozy. And now it's just a part of this machine that you've built that makes no sense. What am I supposed to do with it? It's like, it's my creation. It's my creation made out of my toothbrush. Why have you taken my toothbrush? Why have you taken my soul and recreated it in little bits all over the place? Do we even have souls? Yes, on the bottom of our feet. I won't show you the bottom of my feet. That's very rude, considered very rude in many cultures. Yes, very rude. What is rude? Everything is rude. La. A rude screen in a church does not mean what you think. There are no horrible pictures of people dancing naked on a rude screen. It just means they are very, very old and sort of naive, but they are rude, but not rude. Just sort of not as sophisticated as you think. They're definitely not made of AI. Yes. AI. Can AI be rude if it's not really there? Like, if you're making things that look like they're real, but they're not real, then they're not real. Are they what they purport to be? It's all very strange. Oh, the philosophy. Not very much philosophy. Oh, I tell you what I've got coming. You know, I got like a big mystery box of... I've got a big mystery box of food, but I also got a big mystery box of ladies stuff. A ladies box. It's a big box of ladies. No, it's not going to be that. It's going to have things in it, like shampoo and stuff. And my dad was like, he was joking, he's like, oh, can I have some stuff? Can I have some lipstick out of it? If it's just for ladies, can I have some lipstick? And I went, yeah. And he's like, I'm joking. I'm like, are you? I don't care. It's toiletries don't actually have a gender. I've got to say that, they don't. It's like, if you want to put perfume on, it's not ladies' perfume. It's just like chemicals in a bottle with some water and some alcohol. La la la, is that ladies' perfume? No, it's just perfume. Baby shark, da 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 da. So, I don't know, everyone stopped talking to me again. Why have you stopped talking to me? Why have you forsaken me? Oh no! Ooh, what was that? Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, do not forsake me. Oh, do not leave me alone. Come back, everybody. I did not mean it when I said stuff about AI. You're all AIs. Is everyone AIs now? And non-human entities. Maybe that's what it is. The non-human entities are all AI. The grey little aliens are all AI. The big Nordic aliens are all AI. Am I AI as well? I don't know. And the lizardy aliens are all AI. And all the cows and the sheep are all AI. And everything now is AI. Do I exist? Am I a person? Do I ever have anything to myself anymore? Oh no, because we're all AI and everything in the sky is all AI and all of the sky and all of the pie and all of the my, oh my, it's all AI. Everything's AI. don't know. Is anything not AI? Is a elephant still real? Are the trees still real? Are the ducks still real? Are we all AI? All AI. That's what it is. It's all an illusion. We are all a holographic projection put here by the aliens, and the aliens are us, and the aliens are us. We are the aliens. Like in the Martian Chronicles. Something was AI and deleted. Oh, exactly. Wouldn't know. It's like, what? That was there. That shop was there. It's not there anymore because it's AI. That's it. When you go like, la 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 la. Where did that shop appear from? That wasn't there yesterday. No, it's always been there. It's like, it's all AI. You put it there like in The Sims or something. We're all AI. So hopefully we can sort that out and everything can be good. Good and pure and lovely. One day I'll learn to play the guitar. Who knows when that day will be? Maybe if I just put my mind to it and reprogram my AI, then it'll be tomorrow. I'll go, I can always play it because I've sorted it all out. Or maybe it'll be like Groundhog Day, and by the time I see you again, I will have actually past thousands of years carving ice sculptures and all sorts of stuff. My flatmate went to see the Tim Minchin version of the Groundhog Day last week. I wasn't there, so I didn't see it, but apparently it was very good. I have seen a video of the American production. That was good, but I didn't see it live, which was sad. So I'm going to see lots of stuff at the festival. The festival. I'm going to go to the festival. I'm going to go to the festival, and I'm going to see lots of things. I'm going to see soul things, and I'm going to be seeing things that aren't soul. I'm going to see shows with people in them. I'm going to see things with people in them. I'm going to see lots and lots of things, but mostly only if they're free, and I can give a couple of pence. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm not going to do anything in their buckets except put pence in them. Pence, not peas. Just definitely pence. That's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I can go and see some stuff. But it's mainly I'm just going out there to see friends and see stuff and film Edinburgh. I shouldn't think it's changed an awful lot in 3 years. But there's always been buildings there. And the amazing thing, it's like an AI place is Edinburgh. Because you're like, that wasn't there. And it's appeared from nowhere as if it's always been there. Because that's mainly because they've got very strict laws that if you build new stuff in the place of the old stuff, they have to use the same sort of shiny, sort of very yellowy, sandy blocks. I think it's sandstone. So everything suddenly looks like it's always been there because after a couple of months, the sandy blocks blend in with the environs and you're like, oh, and they've cleaned all the old ones, so they're all clean. So it's like, whoa, the sandy blocks. Everything's been here for years. And it's not. You turn the corner, you're like, I'm lost, and that's because there's a building appeared from nowhere, like AI. So I will go down an alleyway, down a little close, and go, oh, this close wasn't here before, and it wasn't, because it's new. In Old Town, quite a lot of Old Town is actually new. Everything old is new again. Everything new is old again. So I will see you again when I reveal the contents of my lady box and the food box, and then I will also next week I'll be starting the show at 11 o'clock in the morning, most mornings, not on Sundays, and I'll be doing this show next Sunday, but it'll be all special, Edinburgh special, even though I'll still be in Wales, and then the week after I will actually be in Edinburgh. Waha! But I will see you next week. Bye-bye. I will try and stay real. I'll desperately cling on to realness. But what is even realness? Don't even know. All right then. Bye-bye. See you soon.